Hello everyone, we're back, and today we're in P3D. We're flying the Emirates 777 over to Doha in Qatar. The little beeping you can hear behind me is the jetways going to the aircraft. I'll be in the sim in just one moment. I'm just setting up the flight plan for today, and then we'll get started. Okay, perfect. Here we are. We are ready to start. So, let's go ahead and let's head into the sim. So, we're here at Dubai International Airport. We've got the Fly Tampa Dubai scenery for today, which looks great, by the way. I'm really happy with it. I managed to get the GSX profile, so now we've actually got So jetways for this, which is brilliant. So, I think what we should start off with, we'll go into the GSX panel, and we'll go ahead and request catering from Emirates Catering. So while we're waiting for them to get here, let's go ahead and check out the FS Actions panel. Because what we need to do is make sure our fuel is correct, and we need to make sure our payload and also our ground connections are set. So our ground connections, we need dual jetway plugs, and we'll go with an air conditioning unit as well. Our fuel. Okay, this is what we need to check. So we need we need about £50,000 worth of fuel. Or about £50,000 of fuel, not worth of. £50,000 of fuel. We're a light aircraft today, but we're quite heavy on the payload. We've got 7 passengers in first class, we've got 38 in business class, and we've got 301 in economy. So yeah, we're quite full today. And yeah, our doors, we need to open door 1, and we'll disarm right door 2 and right door 5 for our catering trucks. Now I'm actually just gonna go into my options quickly, and on sound, I'm going to bring these all down to about 30. Okay, and we'll bring this down to 30 as well. Right, that's perfect. Right, now that the catering trucks come in, let's go ahead and get into the flight deck. So, here we are. Okay, what have we got at the moment? So we're in a completely cold and dark flight deck. And what we're just going to do, I'm just going to go ahead and wait for these catering trucks to come, and then we'll start and get the pre-flight process sorted. We're just waiting for the little beep outside. It will come up in just one second. There we go. Right, so right door 2 and right door 5. Okay, so we can go ahead and set up the overhead panel now. So, overhead lower panel. And what we're going to go ahead and do, we'll get the battery on and we'll get the external powers on. That should start to lit things up. Yeah. We get the ADRUs on, and we'll go ahead and arm the emergency lights. We'll get the nav light on, which is our positioning light, and we'll turn no electronics off just for now. Get the packs on, or set them to auto at least. And yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to turn on the radio, make sure everything is sorted from that sim. That's something I need to fix in the settings. If we go to controls, let's go trim. Keyboard, key assignments. Bank left, bank right, we'll turn that off. And pitch, delete these. That's fine. Now I'll export that just as normal. So hopefully now, that means when we move these left and right, and forward and back, it doesn't actually move them. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just send to the yoke. That's all good. And that's fine up here for now. How's the catering trucks coming along? They're doing fine. I'm actually going to request boarding as well. Request boarding. Let's check our load sheet quickly again. Let's find out how many passengers we got. So we've got 7 in economy, 38 in business, and 301 in economy. That means 346 passengers. Don't select any jetways. It might not ask us, but if it does, we'll put 346. That's because we haven't changed it in GSX yet. But that's all good. We'll come down to the pedestal and we'll get our radios on. So the left mic, the central mic, and the right mic. They can all come on. Our TCAS is going to stay on standby while we're at the standstill. And do we actually have anyone on the network at the moment? Not by the looks of it. We might have some Unicom, but we will be on Unicom. What I meant by that is, I wonder if we'll have anyone else on frequency with me. Let's check. Air traffic. Doesn't look like there is any actually. Settings. UK1. We are connected fine. And we're sending fine. Oh, I'm just gonna mute the sim actually, just because with the 777 it always makes this really annoying noise. Well, it's the bell test, but still. So yeah, we're gonna connect to 122.8 just because that's standard Unicom. 122.800 or 122.8, and connect. So now we're on Unicom, and we'll put the sound back on. Okay, we'll come down to the FMC actually. Have a little work on that. So, FMC. We're back on 1309 again. I need to repurchase Navigraph. Set the autobrake to reject the takeoff. Yeah, I need to rebuy Navigraph if I want to use the newest AirAct cycles, but I'm back on an old one at the moment, which is a little bit annoying. But okay, we need to open our cargo doors. Open aft and forward, and those entry doors are fine. So, OMDB is where we are at the moment. That's Dubai International Airport. Our gate today is gate Foxtrot 22, and we'll put that into our inertial position. So our route today is going to be from OMDB, Dubai, to OTHH, which is Doha Hamad Airport. And we're taking off from runway 12 right. Our flight number today is UAE 725. Or Emirates 725. Put that in and activate that. So our departure today is going to be on run 12 right on the Nabi 3 Golf departure. Or 1 Golf departure. And our arrival is going to be runway 34 on the Afnan 1 Echo. ILS 34 right on the Afnan 1 Echo arrival. ILS 34 Afnan. Apparently we don't have any stars for OTHH. That's fine. That's probably why we need to update the AirAct cycle anyway. Okay, so after we had Navix or Nadil, and before we go to Afnan, we need to go to Oksari. It's not in the database apparently. Okay, and Provip, VOVIP. I wonder if this one will be as well. No, it's not. It's going to be a pretty direct route, but that's alright. Route data, we'll request the wind, and we'll request the descent forecast. And let's go ahead and do our performance. So, we'll put in our zero fuel weight, which will give us our gross rate, and our reserve fuel today is going to be 15.2. Our cruising altitude for the flight today is going to be 34,000 feet. And our cost index is going to be 41. Our thrust, standard Emirates, takeoff and climb is standard. Our takeoff, we're going to be using 5 degrees of flaps, and we'll automatically put in our centre of gravity 24%, which means our trim's going to have to be 5.25, and we have our speeds in here. So that's all fine. Now we need to go to legs and load in the route data. And we'll execute that, and we'll go ahead and do our descent forecast, and we'll load that up. Okay, perfect, that's in. So now what we need to do is we need to go back to our overhead panel, and we'll do our second little setup bit. We'll get the APU on, and we'll get the fuel pumps on. I'll turn on the hydraulics now, just save us a bit of time. And we'll get our no electronics and seatbelt signs on. And we'll put our beacon lights on. Let's see how it's going. We're still waiting for the cargo to arrive, so we'll probably need to speed that up shortly. I haven't done a full flight like this in a while. I'm really quite excited actually, because it's just been Microsoft Flight Simulator at the moment. Right, so is that 3 units cargo? Oh no, sorry, one of them is AI. That one's part of the airport, not to do with us. Right, while we're waiting for the cargo to go on, our passengers are nearly on actually, so we'll set the MCP.
Good evening, ma'am.
So what's our V2
doing
speed?
good.
Our V2 speed is 166, so I'll put that in here, 166. Our cruising altitude today is 34,000 feet, but the star stops us at 1,000, but you know, we'll just put in 34,000 as it is.
How are you?
34,000, and we'll put the flight directors on. L9B nav armed. And yeah, that seems fine for now. I'm actually going to zoom this camera out, or actually I could go for a more front view camera. Yeah, that's a bit nicer. Or I could do the terminal of Qatar with this one. But you know what, we'll start off on this one, and then once we've taken off, we'll switch to the other side. Actually, no. We'll stay on this side. That's fine. Good of me to make up my mind. Okay, same 520 passengers. We're actually gonna increase the speed rate, the sim rate here, because that's a bit ridiculous. Okay, perfect. Passengers are boarded. They're not coming on very fast. GSX settings. Follow me car speed. You want it to be 30 knots. Park slow down speed. 8 knots. Straight pushback distance. We'll do 150. Multiple trips. Assistant auto mode. What? No. Naval Airport walkers. Yeah, that's fine. Estimate passenger numbers, no. No, I don't want the good engine start confirmation. Nor wingspan. Yeah, that's fine. Simulation, timings. Dense, we'll put that on dense. That's fine. And yeah, that's all good. So hopefully more passengers will be boarding down here now. Yeah, you can already see. Loads more. Yeah, that's literally doubled in like a couple of seconds. It's a shame there's no other air traffic around.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you? I'm doing good.
You can get runway views? Okay, that's kind of cool. Oh, looking at 12, right, okay. Never mind. Or am I just looking at this bit? Runway. Only with 12, right. That's weird. Oh, it's looking from the inside, okay.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
Bit weird.
I'm doing good.
Not one I've seen before.
Morning. Morning.
Good morning.
Hello. Thank you. Hello. Thank you.
Oh, this is taking forever. Why did it do 500 passengers? I don't even think we can fit 500 passengers on a 777. Unless it was an all-economy 777, which, trust me, with Emirates, it's definitely not. Okay, we can go ahead and close the cargo doors, just to be ready. Okay, that's all good. Okay, here we go, 209, we're hitting the 300 passengers. I didn't want to set it so as dense as possible, just because then that's when it starts to compromise the looks. And the visuals are still like important as well as the speed. And we can probably go to cinematic. Does that go at 4 times speed? No, it doesn't. Everything else does, just not the cinematic view. I can still see the passengers going into the jetway. By the way, we've got the city of Dubai behind us. You can't really see it because of the overlay, but actually, you know what? Why don't we go to static view? And let's take a little look over there. Wow, it looks great. Oh, still not. Why is it not going up? Oh, I was pressing the wrong key. I was wondering why is it not going up, but I was pressing the wrong key. Passengers are still going. We've still got like 100 passengers. But look at that. So much in the distance. And it goes all the way. That's Sharjah over there. I mean, it's a massive airport, Dubai Airport. Look at this. It's massive, but it's very compact as well. Like, this is like more passengers come through this little terminal here and this little terminal here than like the whole of Heathrow. And it's because most of the time when you get dropped off at the airport, you get dropped off here. Most of what happens at the airport, like security, check-in, that's all underneath here. That's all up here under the taxiway, like around here, which is mental because like the only thing you'll actually find in here is like duty-free lounges, like that's like restaurants. That's where you'll find all of this stuff. But then baggage reclaim and all of that, that's all underground, which is mental. I mean, let's see if we can go down there. I was waiting for my action to close entry 1, so we'll close entry 1 and 2. And then we'll arm them both. And then we can get ready for pushback and departure. But yeah, so like this is where you'll get dropped off down here, and then that's mental. Okay, so we'll turn off the fast sim rate. what we'll go ahead and do, we'll disconnect ourselves from the ground power unit. All the doors are closed and armed. We will set the parking brakes, remove the wheel chocks, and we'll go ahead and request pushback. So we'll go nose right. I know there's no one else here, but this is kind of a bit of habit. Dubai traffic, Emirates 725, push it back from gate Foxtrot 22, facing east. Okay, so now we're back. What we'll go ahead and do is, anything I need to do up here?
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
No, that's fine. Right, what I'm going to do here, I need to put the trim on 5.25, which will be... Oh, that's not what I wanted to. Right, so that is 5.25. And we are ready to go. Oh, the throttle thought was like there. It's back here. Right, let's get going. Okay, nose right.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Release parking brakes.
And parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Okay, so we're allowed to start the engines now. So we'll start up engine. We'll start both the engines. Get these both set up. The sound these makes is amazing. Oh, that was great. Yeah, they sound amazing. Right, go back into the flight deck. Both the engines are started. So we're just waiting for the left backup generator to come on. And then we can go ahead and turn the APU off. See, I'd love to get some traffic in here. Maybe I need to get Ultimate Traffic Live again. So we'll get the APU off. Now luckily our whole short point is literally just here, so we'll turn right at the... oh, actually, if we get pushed back well enough, we can come off onto this bit here and go onto taxiway Zulu. Or Kilo, sorry. Actually, is this Zulu 3? Kilo... No. It's either Kilo or Zulu I'm going on to. I don't have my charts, but I don't have Navigraph anymore. Because the way this happened was I unsubscribed to Navigraph because I had to reset my PC, and I unsubscribed to Navigraph. Unsubscribed to Navigraph because I didn't actually have much intention on reinstalling P3D. I thought I'd be able to go a few months without aircraft, but turns out most of the aircraft now, because the original plan was the PMDG 737, that was meant to come out on Microsoft Flight Simulator like late this year. Those were the plans. But now that's not happening anymore because, well, it's not happening anymore because it's been delayed for some reason. We haven't really been told as just like development issues, but we're not now going to see that until about August next year. And I don't really think I can do I don't think it's very sustainable doing 6 months of flying. What with? Just a couple of VFR aircraft, really. Right, so we'll get the nose light on. We'll get the TCAS to TA only. No, actually, we'll keep it on standby because then that puts us on mode Charlie, which we don't want. So, we're going to unset the parking brakes, we're going to put a little bit of speed in, and we're going to come off right onto this taxiway here, and then go to the furthest hold short point. We're going to set the flaps to 5 degrees. I also need to put on my shader profile, because that doesn't look very good at the moment. We need our reflection profile for this aircraft. So, tomato shade is another thing that I still need to install. But yeah, I'm very happy to be back in P3D. And before we take off as well, we need to make sure our QNH is set. So we're going to hold short this last hold short point here. Okay, and we're going to bring it right. Okay, perfect, and we'll hold it short just here. Okay, that's all good. Where are we? We're just ahead of the mark, which is all good. Right, so what we're going to do quickly is we're going to check our active sky, and if we go to conditions. Okay, that's not. Yeah, Dubai. We'll just reset it quickly. $1010 or 2983. We'll go with 2983. $29.83. Okay, perfect. We'll set our TCAS to CARA. Get our landing lights on. Taxi lights can come on. Strobe lights can come on, and we'll call ourselves traffic. Dubai traffic, Emirates 725, taking off runway 12 right. Right, let's get into it. Put a bit of power in, get ourselves onto the runway.
Approaching. 1, 2, right.
Okay, and we'll bring it right onto here. Yeah, I definitely need to get a shader profile because this looks a bit, yeah, it doesn't look very good without a shader on it.
On runway. 1.
I'll see if maybe I can
2,
do something during
right.
cruise to make it look better. Okay, let's get going. Powering it up. And that is stable Toga. Okay, airspeed's live. 80 knots. 100 knots.
V1.
Rotate. And we are up. Positive rate of climb, gear up. Okay, we'll bring the power back a little bit. Go up to flaps 1. That's a rocket ship out of here. That's great. We're already at 220 knots. Very fast to have it. Is that a runway down there? Why does that look like a runway? It's not, but it looks like one. Okay, that's fine. We've still got to keep our flaps out for now. Great view, great view. It's a beautiful city, Dubai. Right, so everything's looking alright. YouTube, let's see what's going on YouTube. Have we got any YouTube viewers? We have got a like. Oh, people are commenting on YouTube. I'm really sorry. That wasn't coming up on my stream chat. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know why it was doing that. So everything's looking alright. I'm really sorry. How you doing, Praveen, and how you doing, Aiden? I'm really sorry about that. It wasn't coming up in my Streamlabs. That's really weird. It shouldn't have done that. I hope you guys are both doing well. Yeah, my multi-stream chat's not saying anything either. That's weird. Okay, so now we've hit 10,000 feet. We're going to get our landing lights off. And we'll get our electronic signs off. Our flaps can come up. And we can go ahead and break the sound barrier. God, it sounded like this for a second. Oh, we've got the Burj Khalifa beneath us. We've got the city of Dubai beneath us as well. What an amazing area. Let's get some cinematic view on that. Cinematic mode. Yeah, guys, I'm really sorry I didn't see your messages. Looks like multi-stream isn't showing YouTube comments. I wonder if anything's been said in the Twitch chat actually, because that might not have been shown if it was put in the Twitch chat. Let's go to Twitch. Okay, I don't think any messages are put in the Twitch chat. Why is it not going to another? I think it's cinematic. There we go. Yeah, we have the Burj Khalifa down there on our left for a second, which looks really good. I might have to keep that tab up then. Yeah, that's weird. Stream chat room, read only. Yeah, it's not showing anything. That was half the problem. Oh, look at that, the palm. Well, both palms up, actually. I couldn't see the one in the background for a second, but I wasn't looking at that. Look at that, oh, we're turning at the moment, nice. Let's go ahead and head inside, we'll go on standard Q&H. I'm actually going to go ahead and change it on here, because I would like, if I go to options, simulation, I think it's in here. Rotary, not realistic. So that instead, if I go onto here, instead it's now like that, instead of having to grab it and pull it, which is really annoying. So I've actually got, I have got Qatar. I've got Qatar here. We're using not Flybeam, I believe it's Taxi to Gate. Let's check quickly. Yeah, Taxi to Gate, Qatar. Yeah, Taxi to Gate, Qatar. Which looks amazing. I haven't actually, it's Hamad Airport. But yeah. I was thinking about doing some Europops in an EasyJet A320, but I didn't know if I should have done. I didn't really know if I should do that. I've got some new UK 2000 airports, so I've pretty much got all the big airports in England. I've got Heathrow, I've got Aerosoft Heathrow, Genasoft Gatwick, and then the rest of UK 2000. I've got East Midlands, Luton, Manchester, Liverpool, Glasgow and Edinburgh. So I was thinking about maybe doing some England stuff like British Airways, A320, Heathrow to Edinburgh, or maybe EasyJet A320, Gatwick to Manchester, or Liverpool to Edinburgh, something like that. Some short ops. I would like to do a couple of long haul flights in the next few weeks, and I'm going to be, now I've got P3D working, I'm going to try and do British Airways 747 tribute flight. I think I'm going to do Heathrow to New York, because I've got the Drzecki design New York as well. Okay, so what's next on our plans? I mean, I could check the charts for Qatar, but I don't 100% know if they'll be correct. Because I'm running on an older version. Okay, let's go to OTHH. Doha, Hamad. Okay, so we'll go to our taxi chart, no, our star chart. Afnan. Oh, you're in demo mode. Oh, it's because I don't have an account, do I? Brilliant. Oh, I don't have a subscription. That's a bit annoying. This music's great. I love the Monster Cat stuff. Let's see what's happening on here. Let's check the YouTube stream. Well, I've got no more comments. I feel bad. I feel bad because 2 people commented on my YouTube stream. I didn't actually notice until afterwards. Well, until about probably 20 minutes after they'd put the message. And I feel really bad for that. Oh, what was that? I just got a little what was that noise? Let's check. Streamlabs? Did it come from there or did it come from YouTube? No, I don't know what that was. I don't think that was the flight sim. Oh wow, we're about to hit on top of descent. Brilliant. And on top of climb at the exact same time. Well, time to head down to 12,000 feet. Let's go down. Flight level change. VNav. Descent. Descent direct. Are we on descent now? There we go. So we're going to go down to... Well, it's telling us 3,000, so we'll put it down to 3,000. I haven't really checked out the approach much. Let's go into plan. Down to about 20. Okay, it's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. Right, I'm actually going to speed it up a bit. A bit low. We need to point that nose down. There we go. Just need to make sure the autopilot's working as it should be. Right, so now we're descending fast. I'm actually going to speed up the sim rate. Just so we can get a bit close to the... Oh, not close to the arrival, but close to the landing, because the descent's not really... It's definitely not the most interesting part of the flight, is it? Okay, so when we get to 20,000 feet, that's when I'll put us on normal. So our seatbelt signs, yeah, they're going to stay on. And I know electronic signs can come on. We're just crossing the Gulf, really. That's all today's flight really was. What is. Hamad Airport is massive, which is surprising because when P3D and FSX first came out, it wasn't actually on here. Like, Hamad Airport didn't even exist about 10-15 years ago. Actually, no, let's actually just check that. Okay, so we'll go back onto normal. Hamad Airport. Constructed, opened in 2014. Let's see how long it took to build. Hamad International Airport. Construction began in 2000. Planning took place in 2003 and construction began in 2005. Yeah. So show map of Doha, show map of Qatar, the Middle East, West Africa, Asia. Yeah. So this is it. Hamad Airport. Yeah, opened in 2014. So it only took 9 years to build. Cargo operations began from 1st December 2013. Oh, that's interesting. The original soft launch on 2nd of April 2013 was cancelled just a few hours before. It was postponed indefinitely due to unsatisfactory safety-related issues. Taking another 9 months. Yeah, so that would have taken it to December. Passenger operations began in January 2014. So Qatar Airways threatened to sue the building company who constructed the airport for delays. Oh, for failing to complete its lounges on time. $600 million for some uncompleted lounges. That sounds like a really Qatar thing to do, though, because they do threaten lawsuits left, right, and centre. Okay, so, well, we were 1,000 feet too high, I believe? I always forget if that means higher than you should be or lower than you should be. But yeah, so that's Hamad International Airport. That's some interesting facts about it. Well, interesting for some. Expansion. It didn't say anything about Emirates in here. When was this last modified? Doesn't actually say. Maybe that should be added, but with an added reference. Maybe. Okay, so now we're gonna now we're getting fully ready for arrival. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and bring up active sky again. Airports OTHH Hamad International. There we go, Hamad International, QNH 2985. So we'll get on that now. 29. Oh, I can't actually read that. 2988 765 2985. Just on there now. There we go. All passenger signs are on. I'm going to go ahead and get the landing lights on. Everything's right down here. Any air traffic at all? None. God, it's not a very busy night on VATSIM, is it? Real-time VATSIM flight tracking, or VATSIM map, there we go. There's only one other aircraft, so I'm UE 725. Check my code. So someone's going from Bahrain to Dubai. Someone's going from... No, I'm not looking at that. I'm not looking at the fix. I'm looking at the aircraft. Oh, that is the aircraft. Okay, that's a bit weird. Private jet, 738. Requesting Manchester Parking Terminal 3. Well, I hate to say it, lad, but you're a bit far from Manchester. I'm guessing that's the remarks for his last flight, which looks like where he came from. Yeah, maybe he's on a different server to I am. Wait, what's that say? That says he's going from... That's weird. I think he might need to refile a flight plan. Does it say what server they're on? Because surely he should be in view with me. Oh, perfect. They've got tower in Qatar. Perfect. I'm actually going to try and connect to them now. So, 118.525. I'm actually going to turn the music down just so I'll be able to hear. You know, I'll just bring up B-Pilot actually. And what we'll do is we'll connect. And we'll see if he says... I'll just private message him first. I've just messaged him saying, hi there, am I in range for ATC services yet? See if he gives us anything. Stefan Door. I don't think I am technically in range, but should be fine. Oh. You can check with me, but it's your own navigation to the approach. Okay. Hamad Tower, Emirates 725 with you. That is not loud enough. I might have just made it way too loud for myself, but we'll find out when he messages back again. Okay, oh, did he... Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off the music quickly. I'll see if I can hear anything again. I can see I'm receiving, but I can't hear anything from his side. And he heard me, so... Wait, let's connect to 126.850. 126.850.
At time 1900. Airfield information surface 1350 degrees.
Okay, so we can hear ATIS, so...
Emirates 725, Hammer Tower.
Hammer Tower, hear you loud and clear.
Say again.
Hammer Tower, I can hear you loud and clear.
Emirates 725, lovely, thank you. You're only coming out my right ear, but that's probably my fault. No worries, hello. QH1011, information alpha. So you can join the report final runway 34 right.
Report final runway 34 right, QNH 29.85.
Just confirm QH 1011.
Can confirm 1011. Okay, that's all fine. Report went on final, which is all good. So that just basically means when I'm about to land, just let him know. That's all fine. I reckon he's coming. I reckon he's landing in Dubai. This private jet here. Yeah, probably. Let's get ready to butter the bread. Okay, we need to go down to 3,000 like now, because we're way too low. So actually, I'm gonna do some manual headings.
Emirates 725, just confirm which approach you'll be conducting 34 right.
I'm on the Afnan transition. I'm on an old Airac cycle. I do apologise.
No worries at all, that's fine. I'm just wondering if you're doing the ILS or the RMP approach for 34 right.
I'll be on the ILS.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm going to need to go start heading 215. Okay, there we go. We'll head 215 just because we need to lose some altitude. We'll go down on minus 1,000 a minute. Discontinuity, where? Oh yeah, we'll go straight in for CI34. We'll do that in a couple of minutes. Yeah, we don't need to do that just yet. Okay, so we'll go in for CI34 right, which will be at 2,000 feet. CI34 right. Okay, that's fine. We'll come out here until we hit 3,000 feet. We'll go down to we'll do minus 1,500 feet per minute. We'll get in flaps 1. And we'll slow ourselves down to 200 knots. Get some speed brakes in. We'll probably be able to see Hamad Airport behind us. Yeah, there we go. It's massive. So we'll be landing on this runway here, I believe. Should be alright. Yeah, we're still quite high. I know it says we're... Oh, no, that's fine. So we're going to make our final turn in a minute or so. And we'll be ready for landing. Right, so we need to contact him when we're on final, but we're not yet. Okay, we'll switch on to LNAV. No, not VNAV, LNAV. No, VNAV. We're going on to auto descent. Okay, LNAV. We need to go to here. There we go. Okay, we're going to come down to 180. Speed brakes can stay extended for now. Auto brakes 2. 30. I just had a voice crack then. 30 degrees at 145 knots. We're going to put our music back on. We'll go to... let's go for this one. No, not this one. Actually, no, yeah, we'll stay on this one. Right, so coming back onto our intercept heading, which is all fine. Okay. Still going a bit too fast. We're going to put in 15 degrees of flaps. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're going to need 20 degrees. I think we're a bit low for where we are at the moment. I think I don't know if I planned that as well as I should have done. Or as well as I could have done. Yeah, that's all fine. So as we get closer, that'll come down to 0. Oh, that's what we might as well. Bring those in. I mean, so we can bring our nose down a little bit. It didn't tell us our spoiler. I don't think it's told us our spoilers were still extended. We'll arm them for landing to make sure our auto brakes actually work. Okay. Let's see, can we see the airport from here? I actually can't. I was just extending the speed brakes, haven't I? There we go. Why can I not see it from there? We're not even that far, are we? No. I can kind of see it, yeah. So it wants me 2,000 feet there, but actually it seems like we're more than like 10 miles away, so. Right, so we're about to make our final turn. That's when we'll contact ACC. He's probably waiting on me like, cool, is he actually coming or not? Right, I don't know why that's saying 2,000. It still seems like way too high. Well, you know, we'll stay on the glide slope anyway, so. Okay, and we'll probably make our turn in a couple of seconds. Okay. Cool. Okay, when are we making this turn then? Now. And now. Now. There we go. Oh. I was right on it. There we go. Runway's in sight. Okay, we'll give it 10 more seconds and then we'll contact him. But for now, we can get the gear down. Oh, the wrong one. Get the gear down and get the flaps to 30 degrees. Well, we've got to keep the flaps up until the gear's down. Okay, you know, we'll get them down. We'll get it down now. It says we're on land relief, but it is what it is. Oh wow, we've got quite a strong crosswind. What's that, 12 knots? Oh, that's not very strong wind. Hamad Tower at Emirates 725 on final, ILS 34 right.
Emirates 725, surface wind 320 degrees 9 knots, runway 34 right, you clear to land, number 1.
320 9 knots, number 1 clear to land, thank you.
And have you got any preference on where you want to park?
Preferably a stand. I haven't got the jetway sorted yet at this airport. Thank you.
I'll give you a stand, that's fine, no worries.
Okay, we'll head down to... He hasn't given us our slow speed restriction just yet. But it's alright, we'll hit localizer. It's all sorted, and... we'll go into approach mode. Okay, and it should start descending us now. Ooh, God, we're getting that crosswind. It's gone up to 13 knots. Okay, there we go. The city of Doha's coming in the background, and we're starting to descend. And we'll bring it down to 145, which is our landing speed, 145 knots. Actually, no, we'll put it up to 150 just for a wind correction. Oh, you know, why don't we add a couple of views on here? So we'll add a window view. Well, actually,
1,000.
yeah, we'll do tail view. We'll stick that up here, and we'll add. Yeah, we'll add tower view as well. Put that down here. Okay, we're coming in pretty smooth. Okay, stabling out.
400.
Continue. Stable.
50, 40, 30,
Okay, flirt.
20, 10.
Oh, put it down, put it down.
On taxiway. On
I think I was alright. And reverses. Nice.
Emirates 725, okay, next left, then turn left on Bravo.
First left, turn right on Bravo.
Just confirm, sorry, next left, turn left on Bravo, my bad.
Apologies, next left, turn left on Bravo. Okay, so we're going to come left onto this taxiway here, which is taxiway Bravo. Okay, flaps coming up. Get the auto brakes off, get the landing lights off. Shows can come off, taxi light.
Emirates 725 will be next right, Alpha 3, taxi light Echo 1, and then park one of the stand on the right, Golf 2 if you want.
Right, I'm going to ask him to repeat that. Sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Yeah, no worries, if you take next right and just head into the apron area, there's some remote stands on your right, you can park with your choice.
Perfect, thank you. Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, we'll come right here. See, these stands are great, but they don't have any sewed jetways. They're not sewed jet. They look sewed, but they're not sewed. Right, it's a bit dangerous, but we are going to pull a bit of a sharp right here. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go right. Come to Golf 1 over here. Okay, there we go. G1. Okay, there we go. Actually, I think we're on the wrong one. We need to go one back. That's perfect. And we will go ahead and kill the engines. Actually, we need to get the APU on first. Rookie mistake. We'll get the seatbelt signs and no electronic signs off. Get the taxi light off. We'll just give this a second while we wait for the APU to come on. Hit start. Okay, and it's online. I'm just going to say goodbye to the air traffic controller. Hamad Tower, Emirates 725. Oh, he just disconnected. He just disconnected. I was about to call him as well. Oh, I was about to say thanks to the ATC services. Well, we can disconnect now. And speaking of disconnecting, we can disconnect the engines from the fuel. There we go. Engines are coming off. Bring up the GSX panel and request deboarding. So, first things first, what we're going to do is we are going to open up the cargo doors, because the cargo unloaders will be there, or the cargo loaders will be there in a second. Disengage doors 1, 2 and 5 on the left, or just disarm them for now. We won't actually turn them off, just disarm them. Okay, that's great. We've got handling by Qatar Airways. I might do a Qatar 787 from here to maybe like Manchester in a few weeks, or I might do Heathrow to Qatar in British Airways 787-8, or maybe even do from here to Gatwick in a Qatar 777. Well, actually no, or maybe Edinburgh, Qatar to Edinburgh, or Edinburgh to Qatar in a Qatar 787. Maybe. We'll see what we do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you so much for coming out, and yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.